So lovely. It's just so lovely. This is the Holocene nonlinear time machine, whatever it's called, delay. It's impossible to make a joke out of your name, because if I just didn't comment and be like, oh, I didn't see you, you were invisible, then that's just rude. Kind of tempo. I'm almost thinking maybe a little bit slower. Like, oh, that's too much. Okay, is this guy getting? Yeah, they're both getting correct clocks now. I had this melodizer running at half speed at some point, so that I could stretch the things to 2 bars. Tis quite lovely indeed. Yes. It's a really nice delay. Here's the cool thing. When you change the delay time, it doesn't pitch shift. So, whatever they've got going on in there as far as how that works, good job. Like, that's pretty cool. So you can, like, modulate the delay time. And I was like, what if we just stuck, like, a random in there? I got the old school ultra analog random sitting here. I was like, let's just jam it in there and see what happens. Use the B out because that's clockable. Only one side of this is actually clockable. Which one of these is the time scrub thing? Whatchamajig? Dink. Now this might make some rhythmic shenanigans. So what if we did like a low feedback? Turn the rest way down here. Am I on a schedule? No, but I'll be going for you know, usually at least 2 hours or so. Like I just started, and I've got a vague idea of what I want. So this is just interesting. Like the delay just sort of just wafting all over the place, you know? It's pretty neat. What I would be a little bit afraid of doing, and yet I'm going to try it anyways because I'm a madman like that, is putting a random voltage into the pitch. Okay, that's weird. Go home, your delay is drunk! Yeah. Yeah. Okay, let's also think about bass. Kind of thinking, let's do something a little bit interesting here, like a little bit character-y, you know? Something that kind of like squidges around and, you know. Yeah, it is very particly, indeed. Also, what was confusing was I had the channel delay on. That's dumb, because it was just really confusing. Okay, anyways, that'll be a slinky little, creepy little voice that comes in at some point. But then I was like, should we drive a clock to like the labyrinth and stuff? I mean, that'd be, you know, super easy. Then we can use the labyrinth for some interesting modulations. Because, you know, I do like the interesting modulations. I mean, you know, who doesn't, right? Actually, I think I could just use sort of a... Yeah. Clock, 1, doink. Yeah, I mean, that should do it, right? It's getting a clock. It's doing its thing. So if we just let it go and then have it like corrupt, but then you can like chain sequences, right? So then you can have, basically, this just becomes a Turing machine, right? Of whatever length you want. And then you can use the volt per octaves to, you know, send rhythmic modulation to stuff, you know. 23. Yeah. So we're gonna go thing. Let's turn this on. It exists. Needs more. Ah, there's more. Okay. Yeah. So first of all, let's make this at least 16 notes long. Because that's where we are at here. You want some fucking noise? You want some motherfucking noise? Fucking noise. You want some noise? You want... R.I.P. your speakers, demanding bitch. No, I don't, do I even have an envelope? No, I don't have anything hooked up for this. Okay, so we need to do that. And then I was like, you know what would be a really useful thing? Would be to use the velocity as an envelope modifier. What's this? What are you doing? Oh, that was like velocity from long ago. So like that way, like you can say, hey, specific notes, the envelope lasts longer, and that opens up some possibilities in like glide and stuff, right? So one of the issues is like you could glide a note to a note and be like, but then the envelope dies out early because you've got a sort of preset to a time. So you can kind of do things, you know. And then we just need an output for that boy. There we go. Okay, so this is kind of our basis. Here, I'm going to throw a little kick in the background too, just to kind of give me more of a sense of, you know, beat. Usually the first thing I do is go in and turn on and off gates. So that's a good starting point. Okay, now let's take these last two, this E flat, where it goes boom, 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 right? And I'm gonna tie to the next one. All right. And then I need to go into my envelope, and I don't know, let's tweak it a little bit anyways, because it's kind of basic right now. And then I'm going to go time is going to be modulated by velocity. Okay. A goodly amount too, because you can specify what everything does and how much it does it. So take my velocity, turn it way down. All right. So here. So all of a sudden, that envelope lasts about twice as loud. Yeah, I have the kick turned way down, dude. And the bass is way too loud. I mix everything by turning the kick all the way up and then everything around it. So, yeah. But you hear that, like... We can tweak the velocity a little bit. See, like, that's a little nicer. There we go. Even better. We can, yeah. We can do a little tweak here and there. Faster on the delay. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Just timing out my delay, so then we add a little tiny bit of delay to the bass. Just a little bit. See, that's got some nice character to it. And then when we modulate the whole per octave and we get it just some swelling, kind of nifty, keen, rhythmic rise and fall. Now let's put this on a 4 measure. I got clap in here already. It's auxiliary percussion. Yeah. So sometimes we'll have that going. All right. Let's. I dig that. I dig that. Who next? What are next? How about some percussion? Let's get some percussion wired up here. How we generate percussion. How we generate stuff with thing. We got multiple options, actually. I mean, honestly, we can actually use the labyrinth itself. Oh my god. Could, but that sounds like a lot of programming, and I don't know if I'm in the mood. I'm extremely sleep deprived. I'm running on about 3 hours a night for the last, 4 nights. For a lot of reasons. And at one point, I just started laughing, because it was just fucking hilarious. Labyrinth is good. I also have the sample drum, though. And that's kind of what I was thinking, hey, maybe we should... Here's what we should do. Let's do a thing. Let's unlink these guys, okay? And then we'll change the length on... We'll make this guy 6, and we'll make this guy 7? Yeah. And then we'll just have them on very low amounts, or let's just lock it in like this right now. See, that's too much on the bottom. We can bit flip just to make sure that they're turned on in a couple places. But so then we just take the gate outs and we run them into the sample drum to trigger stuff, right? Wherever the friggin' gate outs are. But can the again outputs things where CV sequence 1 trigger. Okay, sequence 1 trigger, sequence 2 trigger. Okay, cool, bro. And I was like, I'm liking the labyrinth more as a utilitarian thing. Because let's face it, what could you use this for? You could use this for a sequencer. You could use it for rhythmic modulation. You could use it as two LFOs if you wanted. You know, you could do all kinds of things. You could just run shit through the filter in the wave folder if you wanted. Ooh, wait a minute. Can we do that? I think we might be able to. If we take the VCA out, right, or take the wave folder out, and we go into the filter, yeah, we can. VCF in. Ooh. Well, maybe. We'll see. Let me get outputs going here. But yeah, this is kind of my thoughts of mounting that thing in the rack was like, it's there. You might as well use it for stuff. And I am kind of doing an 80s sort of themed, I think, sound here. So we may have to bust out like the Cloud Terrarium stuff today. Maybe even like Deckard's voice. It's gonna be somewhere between John Carpenter and Vangelis, but far crappier and far less cigarettes. Yep. Okay. Well, let's get some samples rigged up here, obviously. So we gotta go library and stuff. God, I'm like tempted to just like, I don't know. All right. All right. I need my old man glasses. Sadly enough. There we go. Okay. So thing. Do the thing here. Go. The bass drums. Those are closed hats. Percussions. I'm just gonna load a whole bunch of shit to buffer. See what. And then actually, if RPR, PR, that's more percussion. To ton of percussion files. Okay, let's see what we got here. So I need to hook up the mixer. Put it yonder. Oh, for fuck's sake, come on. Dropped the cable and I can't get it out. There we go. So it in the thing there. Good job. All right. So this should be the output of. Actually, no, we don't. I don't even think I need this yet. I don't know. Let's just. Jesus Christ. We just need one single output from this guy, because this is basically just a line mixer at this point. That's not bad. A little tambourine action. That's okay. Let's high pass it though. Yeah. horrible. But it might work with a really, really, really short envelope. And I think I'll do the same thing. I'll treat it, put a little high pass on it. Okay, and then a little corrupt. Oh, screw that. Let's give this guy his own delay. Because the sounds themselves are pretty basic and they're not really changing much. So let's make it a little bit more interesting here. Throwing it through. Well, we could do a little super fast kind of room. Okay, that's cool. All right. Okay. I'm thinking. I'll tell you what, I'm going to make a little bit of Rhodes-based pile of goo here. Take me about. Let's leave it at that. Hey, Yusuf. Okay, I'm gonna go to my old buddy Splice here and see if I can't find a sample that's cool. Some kind of vocal thing, as I typically do. God damn it. This thing logs me out like always. It's stupid. Yeah, this is dumb. Gotta be dumb, buddy. It's gotta use two-step verification so it makes sure that I'm a real human, that I'm doing a thing right here. Actually, I just clubbed him in the head, and then I stole his phone, and now I'm using his Splice account. Oh yeah, yeah. I've been pretty well. Yeah, I've been doing good. Yeah, the case is I am playing NobCon this year too, which is cool. But like, this is just a holding thing, a holding pattern right now. So sometime in like August, I'll probably do a full move over. But I need to start picking up some stuff for the €1, because what I realized is I'm like more than doubling my €1 space with this case. I'm like, what do I like to have? Like, I'm thinking a bunch of utilities and stuff would be really cool. And there's a lot, a surprising amount actually. Yeah. Okay, send me 15 security alerts. Thank you. Yes. Okay, let me get What about like? Yeah. Yeah, that'd be nice. Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah. I'm assuming it is the chill out room because he didn't say anything different. Okay, that is not in C major. That's in A minor. You are a fucking liar. Okay, that's gonna get annoying after not long. It's fast. That's sort of the problem there. That would actually be pretty good, but it's way too fast. Hmm. Yeah, this is kind of the one that I'm leaning towards. It's pretty close to the same tempo that I'm in already, so I'm just going to nudge it a little bit. But I want to make it sound like it's kind of like a phantom radio voice, so... to keep that out because we're gonna load up we're gonna load them up. We're gonna load them up. Party. No, we need to do our bar stuff. Okay, but this guy, right now, first of all, it is patched, but let's improve on this situation a little bit here. First of all, let's go dry. Yeah, that would be cool. I mean, you could sample into the sample drum, and sample drum actually does a really good job of slicing something up. This will do it also. So that's actually what I was going to do, is put it in clock mode. All right. And then I need to send it a reset command from the vector, so that basically it resets every time I hit play. Alright, and then I like to turn my kick drum on for this. Alright, let's stop it. Yeah, I've really been thinking about getting a bid box. There's like a lot of people that are like, it rules, and then there's a lot of people that are like, it's so hard to use. I wonder if you could just run it what if you just run it like an eighth note trigger on the start command? Because then you could fire up the slice and stuff. Then you take it a step further, right? And then you take an output of water. You throw that in as the CV to modulate the clock division. Because we can do that. So damn quiet, though. Hate that. way. Alright, well, as an atmospheric sound effect kind of a thing, this should probably be in the C legs. In fact, let's put it in this channel, and that way we can give it a boost, because it's a little quiet. Is it in boost mode already? Yeah, okay. Alright. More on that later. I forgot even to check, like... Yeah, I actually kind of dig that. That's really cool. Okay, so... Next. Who next? What are next? How about... I don't know. I suppose we need to think about chords, and that means thinking about R-bar. You know what, though? I do have the demon core already patched. And I kind of want to maybe do like something a little bit different with this guy. Let's do like a slower, like a string line. All right. So I'm going to attempt to make this at least sound kind of like I don't know, like a Solina or something like that. Probably up an octave, I think. Yeah. Tell you what, though, kind of want. Give me a 16th note bipolar random. Yeah. Gimme. Well, that's lovely, ain't it? This is every 8 measures, so... Alright, now let's do chance operations for these last 2 steps of going up an octave. Every other measure, basically, only on the evens. Not sure it's gonna work, actually. Oh, it did! Good job, buddy. Very, very, very nice. Okay, cool. That's a happy little line right there. Next. How about a bit more percussion? That I can get into. I can get behind that. In fact, let's just go all the way to this little quadrat over here. Oh, you son of a... Yeah, okay, fine. Fine! You can have your own channel yet. Alright, gotta do some shenanigans, though. This is my autofill right here, okay? This is channel 6 of the Maestro. It'd be cool if they put out, like, an expander for the Maestro. That'd be cool. So what I want to do is, it basically sends out, at the end of every 4 measures, right? It sends out 2 beats of random. Quarter note random, quarter note random. All right, so it's basically sort of like an autofill. But that can also be sent other places because it's just a straight voltage, right? Oh, yeah, you can shut up. Damn it. Stop it. Okay, that, you need to go away. There. Doing? What are you doing? Alright, slow, 2 measures low, 3 measures low, half note low, quarter note, random, quarter note random, chain. Okay. Okay. So we got that, and we got this weirdness. Okay. Let's take it a step farther here. I'm going to take a channel out of Tempe. It's going to go into the ping of an LFO. And that LFO is going to go into the Mankato filter. Both of these guys are also going to not reach the Mankato filter. So they're not going to go into it at all. They're just going to sit there. And thanks, guys. Thanks. No, God damn it. A matter of millimeters. All right, we're going to take both of these outputs. We're going to put this guy into filter. Son of a bitch! Nothing reaches. Nothing reaches. Time to burn the earth. The only thing that you can do in this situation is burn it all to the ground. Sorry, I didn't make the rules. All right, and then let me guess, the output won't reach either. Of course not. Why would it? It'd be crazy. That's kind of cooler, you know. Okay. Fine. Wonderful. How about some actual, like, tonal parts here? Or R-bar, or chords. We have lots of things to do. So little to do. So much time to do it in. Oh, hi, Jason. Did I clear this first? I don't think I did. Screwed up. Okay, let's try one more. All right, so there's a lot of interesting little zweeps and zoop 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 things in there. I think well, it's already patched actually. Oh, hi, boom. Okay, let's get a layer track going and a little bit of a chord progression thought out and all that happy stuff. Oh, no, that's not what we wanted at all, but okay. Stop el vector. Okay. So we want to put this guy on sort of like C3 as like the baseless level here. So Let me keep it real simple here. Here I am preparing to apologize in advance for a shittier stream because the insomnia has been kicking my ass this week, and yeah, it's not been fun. I'll tell you that much. Not something I would recommend. But all right, and these are just sort of like the accoutrement of this. You know, we need a white noise sweep because I mean it's already patched. It's like all I have to do is hook wires up to it, which is hilarious to me. I don't know why. It's like defeating the purpose of a modular synth when it's a preset. This is the big question to wrestle with, okay? Do you try to achieve a style? Do you try to achieve a coherent musical wad? Or do you just noodle around until something sounds kind of cool and then you record it or something? You know, this is like the big question in my mind always. You know, I don't know. There's a lot of questions in the modular world, a lot of debates, and I mean, I don't know. This is my answer. What can I say? But then I actually start to feel guilty, which is messed up. It doesn't make any sense. It's like you're not experimenting enough. Everything sounds pre-packaged. I'm listening to the naysayers of like, why don't you just use the DAW? They make VSTs, How many times have we heard that? Did you know there's VSTs? No, because I use Reason. That's a joke, because we have VSTs now, finally. Alright, dude, this is... This cable is entirely too long. Get out of my face. No, we just need to route it a little bit better. Tuck it back. Because sometimes you gotta tuck it back. Every once in a while. Okay, you're gonna be an asshole unless we wrangle you. Cable. Okay. Good. Done. There. Out of the way. Volume up. But what are we going to send to it? So this is the Deckard's voice, okay? It is also going through, let's put it through a truly magnificent reverb. Yeah. Should be okay. I think we got a nice little swell. Well, you know, and ultimately, one of the problems is it starts to sound a little samey, you know, and that's not a good thing. You know, you don't want to get bored with your music is a bad place to be. So duplicate, and then this one we turn off the subsequencer, and this one double check and make sure it's copacetic. All right, cool. Mo beans right on. Chaka chaka cha, cha cha. I am not a smart person because I keep forgetting to load a template when I start the vector up on something new. And I'm just, you know, seriously, it's like been a year plus that I've been able to do that. And I just don't do it. So I go through and I waste a shitload of time, and it's dumb. You know? All right, now let me check something real quick, and go in here, and this guy needs to be on, and that guy needs to be on. What the hell? Make sure everything is... What the hell was that? Oh. Oh, something is extremely wrong. What is going on here? Part? No. Dude. Part 6. Did I do a boo-boo? Yes, I did. I did a boo-boo. I'm transposing my part. There it is. Okay, now we need to quickly edit A2 so that it's only... Let's just make it 2 notes long. And it'll just be a C3. And that's it. And we'll just keep it there. Yeah. And then I gotta make sure that the presets are... yeah. Alright, good. Alright, cool. Now, part 4, which is where the Deckard's voice is. I'm thinking quarter notes. Something kind of slow. Make it 16. Just like a nice little, like a plucky melody, drawn out kind of. Let's see how this sounds. Okay, you can shut up, both of you. I should be hearing. That's all you're gonna give me? God, that's so fucking weak. Oh, LFO is affecting the filter, and we don't want that. That's better. Two, three, four, 1, 2, 3. Okay, and God, this pisses me off. It's just so damn annoying that that thing is just quiet. That's why it's not in the rack. It's just too quiet. Always. Bad design. It's bad design. I'm sorry. If you're going to be in Eurorack, you know, you should be dealing with like 10-volt outputs. It's a little better at least. There we go. Alright, that exists. More stuff. I want to make a really short little clangy like FM arpeggio. One tink, dink, dink, dink. Yeah, for sure. And in fact, this thing does the IntelliJ Quadrat, I believe. It actually does. I think it can boost it up to like 6 dB. It's just a common problem with like a lot of modules that I've found, digital modules especially, polyphonic modules especially. Also, that's a really common one, because when you sort of divide down, you know, an oscillator, you swarm oscillator it. You're This guy is a case in point. Listen to the bass here, all right? Oh, I muted it because I'm dumb. All right, now watch when I put this thing into analog mode. Okay, substantially louder. And here it is in swarm mode. Okay, it's not a good demonstration. That actually sounded pretty close, but it definitely cuts down on the volume. The Z-Cal dimension, my wavetable guy, that thing is even more susceptible to it. Like it's really obvious. All right, this guy, part 5 guy, thing, turn up thing. Why you no play? Filter, input, thing, going to thing. Oh, because I put it in part 5 instead of 3. This is dumb. Figured it was something stupid. Okay, shut up, sea legs. I'm very surface level master of the vector. Like, no joke. You know, there's a lot that it can do. Okay, now let's high pass this. And maybe, dare I say it, put this on 32nd note. Because then when we go
It's tickling my ear holes.
No. Bandpass. Bandpass filters are for the win. That's fun. Actually, no. Let's go something a little bit slower. All right. And then chance probability, let's say 1/3 of the time of just random transposition. And then small chance on another one of random transposition. That's lovely. That's very, very nice. Okay. Okay. Part 3? Sure, why not? Sure, why not? What is part 3 gonna be? Let's make a chainsaw fifths part. That's something I haven't done in a while. But when you have a precision error, it is very easy. And a splitty cable guy. So we go. Regular splitty cable guy here. And then we take a second guy from the thing. And we put him there. And then, what's this on right here? It's on a 4th down. Kind of want a 5th up. So, yeah, try it. Struggling with cables. Oh God, this is a crowded chunk right here. Oh God, oh, I can't. Oh no. All right. This guy here, and then this guy. I think just in a regular channel. Yeah. Okay, now, gates. I think we're gonna run a velocity straight to the filter because that's nice. Then an envelope to the drive. Boom. Boom. Okay. Yeah, the other thing I want to get is maybe a couple sets of rack link. It's where you take like an Ethernet cable and you go. So I could probably. I think I'm going to move the motion meter. I don't use it very much. I've got so much other attenuation and stuff, so that's going to go in here. But then I can camp a couple of rack links here. So some of these really long cable runs, I can like port over and have them come out in a completely different place just with a single Ethernet cable. And that's an exciting thought. Okay, now we gotta do some stuff with this, of course. Number one, some slow filter mod. Second, of course, would be velocity. I think you can free run. No, I'm gonna not do that. Okay, this guy's got to be put into a chromatic scale, because otherwise he's fucking it all up. Let's see if that works. Yeah, that's a little funky, but it's better than it was before when we put it in chromatic. Okay. Because yeah, the scale was just not working out right. So let's see here. I got room for. Let's make another melodizer lead. I think would be a good thing. Let's see here. Does this guy run okay at half speed clock at 30 or 40 BPM. I guess so. Okay, yeah, you can shut up, actually. You can shut up. This guy needs to be shaped, like, big time. Where is there? Like, can't read it. Gold on black. Looks nice. Not the most legible thing in the world. Alright, so let's move this to a bandpass filter. Good amount of resonance. Alright. This guy is going to play backwards and like half speed. So it's just going to kind of be a weird, goofy background drone. So that being said, oh, you know what? This is all short cables because it's going into C legs. No, I'm all out of short cables. Paul Newman's gonna have my legs broke. Let's get like a phaser or something. Sounds like a fly. Well, it is going through distortion right now, so that might not help things. And yet, once again, still not very loud. Oh, I know why. We don't need a phaser. What we need to do is turn up the input level here. The filter. Yeah, that's too much. Yeah, see, there's your problem. Your filter was set too low. I need an independent modulation source for this. I can't reach the QVLF. Oh, fuck. Let's just go here. It's a sequenced thing. This is my drum sequencer right here. The Stolper Beats. Okay. Yeah. There's our phaser. And that, of course, is how we're going to start off the whole thing. But that's about now. Because it is the time to warn you that if you are photosensitive, you should look away in terror. And yeah, that's all I got. So it's jam time. Bye. Until Sunday. This was all right. It was a little rocky in some of the transitions. Yeah. But what are you gonna do? You know, I was just kind of going with the flow. It's like last minute. Oh, do the thing. Yeah. 2 beats late. Good job. Oh well. Anyways, thanks for coming. Thanks for watching, and hopefully enjoying. And yeah, I'll be back Sunday. Ambient. Something. Oh, I don't know. I don't plan these things out.